Less than a week after Charlie Kirk was murdered in broad daylight, ReviewTechUSA, who's now known as Rich Tomorrow, did something absolutely disgusting. He didn't mourn, he didn't show respect, he mocked Charlie's grieving wife, Erika Kirk, calling her grief lies and acting.
For everyone who's watching this, restreaming this, if you think this is genuine, you are very special. You are very unique. This is some of the worst acting. Like, she would give fucking the people that are on those Hallmark shows a run for their money. Give me a break. Give me a break. You could restream me all of them all you want to. If you buy into this, this says more about you than it does about me.
ReviewTechUSA, who now goes by Rich Tomorrow, went completely off the rails. He openly said Erika needed better acting classes and compared her to Chris Watts, a man who killed his entire family, and even hit the applause button multiple times while ridiculing her pain. That's the part that gets me right there. And not to mention, this guy had the nerve to say all this on a live stream to hundreds of people while also being a father himself.
This is not the way that you fucking grieve. This is not natural. This is about as natural as when Chris Watts was fucking interrogated by the cops and he was, I just need to see my little girls. And my wife, I wish she would just call me. Like, he's like, is the vocal fry making you think that I'm actually sad? It's like, come on.
And as if that wasn't enough, he tried to cover himself multiple times by saying, oh, he shouldn't be dead. He shouldn't have been shot. The audacity by ReviewTechUSA is staggering. Mocking a widow while her husband was just murdered. And this wasn't years ago, wasn't even months ago. It was days ago.
It's not normal. This is theatrics. She does not seem sincere.
Responders who struggled heroically.
If this wasn't all about him and like his wife, and I understand because of what she's going through, no one else wants to say this. This seems like something you would see on JCS before the wife had them murdered.
This is toxic and cruel behavior. ReviewTechUSA constantly attacks other people's families online, yet he can't handle a single word said about his. This is a new low for online commentary, and it shows the kind of disrespect and derangement that some creators like Rich are willing to display publicly. And you know the worst thing about this? His chat was in agreement with this. A good chunk of them were in agreement with this. You don't have to like Charlie Kirk's opinions or his beliefs, but nobody deserves to have the type of hatred and vitriol that is being spewed at them after they're murdered days ago, to the point where you're saying that their wife is acting and being fake.
It seems suspect. I'm not saying she had anything to do with it, but she doesn't seem sincere. And now she's like, how can I monetize this? I said what I said.
Heroically.
I know I rewinded it. I can't get over how fucking fake that is. How does that... Dude, I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm not going to shut my mouth about this.
I want to thank the first responders who struggled heroically. Heroically.
She even did like that eye thing. Did you see that? This is worse than I thought. Now that I'm like watching it and not just listen, it sounds fake listening to it. Like, you needed to go to better acting classes.
It gets worse, guys. He went shirtless, called her grief a Hallmark special, and implied someone had scripted her pain.
Because we would love to see you. I would love to see you. Charlie would. He'll be there. He'll be there in spirit.
Because what they're doing here too, yeah, she's basically doing she's kind of if gonna just say it, she's turning what essentially is a eulogy she's giving also into an advertisement. Don't let that go over your heads.
This is a new low. If any huge right-wing influencers or right-wing social media accounts get wind of this, Rich is getting canceled. Straight up. There's zero tolerance for this anymore. I can't believe he had the courage to even do this.
It's a fake hesitation. Do you see this? Am I going crazy? I feel like someone gave her well, they probably did. Gave her a script and was like, all right, let's see what you could do. The fake inflections, the fake hesitations. This is like the equivalent of watching a Hallmark special.
I want to thank the staffers of his amazing Charlie Kirk show.
And there it is.
You could say, oh, freedom of speech, and oh, you just want to silence him, this and that. There's a difference between giving your opinion and then just being a fucking scumbag. He still has the freedom of speech to be this scumbag, but it's not freedom without consequence. He has to rightfully be called out for this, which is why a lot of people are already upset. I want you to ask yourself, though, while you're watching this, how do we allow someone to call a grieving widow a liar on camera? You're a father as well. I know he said, oh, he didn't deserve to get shot and he didn't say anything wrong about his kids or anything, but you literally are calling his widow a liar, saying she's acting. That is just as bad, if not worse. Get it together, dude. Shouldn't there be consequences for this kind of behavior? Shouldn't there be call-outs? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. This is exactly the kind of accountability conversation we need to have. And if you want me to keep exposing online crazies like Rich and holding them accountable for crossing every single line imaginable, hit that subscription button. Don't forget to hit that like or that dislike. I know you hate watchers are watching this. And share this video, guys, because this isn't content. This is literally a broken man saying broken things that are disgusting and unfathomable. Unacceptable, Rich. Unacceptable.